Hi, welcome to Storytime. If you have a copy of the It's All About Jesus Bible Storybook, please go grab it and bring it back so that you can follow along. And if you don't have a copy, that's okay too. Please just sit back and enjoy the story.
Hi, everyone. So today we're going to be reading from the It's All About Jesus Bible Storybook. And today our story is called Joseph Sent to Egypt. And it's from Genesis 37, 1 through 36, and 39, 1 through 41, 57. Think about being far away from your family. How do you think you would feel? Let's think. How do we think Joseph's going to feel if he's sent away? We'll see what happens. Jacob and his family were home in Canaan, the land God promised to Abraham and his family. Jacob had 12 sons, but his favorite son was Joseph. Can you say Joseph? Jacob gave Joseph a colorful robe. The other brothers hated Joseph. One day, Joseph shared with his brothers a dream he had. He dreamed that he and his brothers were putting together bundles of grain. Suddenly, Joseph's grain stood up and the others bowed down to him. Then Joseph had another dream. In this dream, Joseph saw the sun, the moon, and the 11 stars bowing to him. This dream meant all of Joseph's family would one day bow down to Joseph. Sometime later, Jacob sent Joseph to check on his brothers who were tending to the sheep. When the brothers saw Joseph coming, they decided to kill him. Reuben, Joseph's oldest brother, convinced the others to throw him into a pit instead. The brothers threw Joseph into a pit. Then they saw a caravan of people heading to Egypt. The brothers sold Joseph to them as a servant. The brothers dipped Joseph's robe in goat's blood and showed it to Jacob. Jacob thought an animal had killed Joseph, and he was very, very sad. Meanwhile, the travelers sold Joseph to an Egyptian officer named Potiphar. The Lord was with Joseph and made him successful at everything he did. Potiphar realized this and put him in charge as his personal assistant. So what happened to Joseph? And where does he get sent to? So we see that he gets sent to Egypt to work for Potiphar. Potiphar's wife tried to get Joseph to sin against God and Potiphar, but Joseph refused. This made her angry, and she accused Joseph of doing something he didn't do. Potiphar believed his wife, and Joseph went to jail. God was with Joseph and blessed him. The jail warden put Joseph in charge of the other prisoners, and God made Joseph successful. Two of the prisoners Joseph cared for were Pharaoh's cupbearer and baker. Both of them told Joseph about dreams they had, and Joseph told them what the dreams meant. Joseph said that one day the cupbearer would serve Pharaoh again, but the baker would not, because in 3 days the baker would die. Joseph asked the cupbearer to remember him and to tell Pharaoh that he did not deserve to be in jail. The cupbearer did serve Pharaoh again, but he forgot about Joseph for 2 years. Can you say 2 years? That seems like a long time. At that time, Pharaoh had 2 dreams. Pharaoh saw 7 fat cows eaten by 7 skinny cows, and 7 fat heads of grain eaten by 7 thin heads. No one knew what the dreams meant. That's when the cupbearer remembered Joseph. God told Joseph what the dreams meant, and Joseph explained the dreams to Pharaoh. The dreams represent 7 years of lots of food, followed by 7 years with no food. You should pick someone to save food during the good years to use during the bad years. Pharaoh realized that God was still with Joseph. So who was with Joseph? We see that it was God who was with Joseph. So he made Joseph second in command over all of Egypt. No one was more important than Joseph, except for Pharaoh himself. Joseph stored away food during the good years, and during the famine, people came to buy grain. So this question says, if you were Joseph, would you have felt like God was good to you? How do you know God is always good to us? In our story, it tells us that God was with Jacob. And what's cool is Joseph is a picture of Jesus. So this says Christ connection. God sent Joseph to Egypt and blessed him so that he rose to a position of great power. God used Joseph to help Joseph's family and many others. Jesus gave up his position of great power to be the Savior of the world.
Thank you, Miss Hannah. So, boys and girls, how do we know God is always good to us? Well, Psalm 23:6 tells us, "Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life." Jesus is our good shepherd, and just like God took care of Joseph in Egypt, he is always working for our good too. If you would like to do a craft to go with today's story, please check out our guide for kids on our website. We'll see you next time.